7 political parties, 7 leading figures debating the right way forward for the country. Welcome to Cardiff and the National Assembly for Wales for the BBC election debate.
That we can remain in the European Union and have more money to spend on improving your life right now.
Boris Johnson's rotten deal will not get it done. It's just the start of years more wrangling.
I want a government that is on your side, not a government that stands by while too many families are struggling to make ends meet.
We all want to move on. And with your support, we can do exactly that.
We want Wales to remain in the European Union, but one thing we don't want to remain in is poverty.
This election really matters. At stake is not just Brexit, but what kind of society we want to be.
With Brexit done properly, we have an amazing future, and that's why I am here.
What guarantees can you give that these spending plans will be delivered when you get into government?
Well, I think we've probably outlined the most detailed manifesto of all the parties, with a grey book sitting alongside it detailing our costs, our tax receipts and how we'll fund those proposals going forward.
Under the Conservatives, under our fully costed plans, the national debt at the end of the Parliament will be lower. Now, all of that would be put at risk by what we've heard are Labour's absolutely reckless spending plans.
How do those of you here this evening feel about talk of a second referendum or revoking Article 50?
Is there anyone seriously who thinks this is going well for our country? It is a mess. And it's a mess because back in 2016, they weren't straightforward about what it would mean.
The deal that Boris Johnson has negotiated, I think a bad deal, is only a withdrawal deal. The trade talks haven't started yet, and if they don't conclude quickly, then we will very soon next year face another no-deal cliff edge, and that would be catastrophic.
3 times the Tories promised, and 3 times they failed. It's the Brexit Party that ensures that the wishes of 17.4 million people will be respected. Melissa, a second referendum would be a disaster for trust in democracy in this country.
Many of my students rate climate change as one of their top priorities, even attending climate strikes. What changes would you propose that would help them to see the immediate change they would like to see?
The first thing I would say to your students is that they have already changed things. Never believe that they're not making a difference. The fact that Parliament has declared a climate emergency is because of the pressure from young people.
We could pass a Clean Air Act. The Welsh Labour government could do it here. We would take it to court because the 2,000 people, there are 200 in this city that die unnecessarily because of pollution in air. We could do that now.